so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Los Angeles Lakers.
Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea, and at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Doncic, following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu. Reeves can't hit. To the middle, here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
From deep, Reeves drills it from outside.
He's so good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Young with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. And it's Reza Shea missing. Here's the Lakers with the ball. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season. And most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Here's Daniels. Here's Young. Reza Shea wide open. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Reeves. And stolen by Okongwu. Hawks passing it around. Johnson wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hayes the pass to Reeves. And here is Hachimura. From the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Reeves outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 6 points for him.
You know, he could have tried to force a shot there, but that's not him. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up and finds an open teammate.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. And a switch here also for Atlanta. LeVert's checked in for Reza Shea. Now, here is Young. LeVert kicks to Young. Connects from 3-point range.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
Finney-Smith passes to Hayes. On the wing, James. He's covered by Daniels. Nice shot by James.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Boy, LeVert gets really good elevation when finishing. So smooth around the rim.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Finney Smith kicks to LeBron. Over Johnson, kicks it out to James. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 4. 1:56 left here in the first quarter. Young, no good. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shot to get this game underway. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" And he told her, "They're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the 3 by the Lakers. Johnson outside. A 3 ball. LeBron grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 10. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Stolen by LeVert. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Here's Hayes. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And that one drops for him.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Reeves against LeVert. In the corner, it's James over Daniels. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Reeves. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Lets it go from deep, and the 3 ball is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
Austin Reeves has been on display for the Lakers. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from 3-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Austin Reeves out there with Vincent. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Connect in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And the technical free throw is good. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch. Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Here's LeVert. And there's the defensive 3-second call. This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one. And so he hits the technical free throw. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And he knocks down the first one. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
To the paint, releases, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from LeVert.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
Sinks the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Attention fans, now on the court is your next squad. Get loud.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Buffkin's checked in. Pass to LeVert. Now Niang. No good from outside. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Niang. Reeves gets the bucket.
Good read that time from Finney-Smith. So reliable at getting it to his teammates.
And here's LeVert. Here's Buffkin. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 15. Vincent the bounce pass. Finney-Smith out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Coming into the floor for Hawks.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. LeVert with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Vincent with it. Scoreless thus far. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Vincent with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Young with no one around. That one goes. Count it. Mann's got his first bucket of the night.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision-making.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. The Hawks trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Niang, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Vincent misses. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. That bucket in no time at all. Young's got 9.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Gannett comes in for Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Then for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for George Niang. Riza is coming in for Mann. And Daniels subbed in for Karis LeVert. Johnson outside. They double-team Johnson. Back to Young. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
The Hawks trail by 21. Johnson from outside. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Hachimura. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. And here's Young. 9 points in the game so far. And Okongwu has it in the corner. No good with the triple. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The front court is Riza and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low.
And how about the find by Trae, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
LeBron with the buckets. James has got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Young, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Clark for the Lakers. The last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Pass to Hayes. Takes a 3. And James with the basket on the assist by Hayes. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And here's Johnson outside. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 23. Launches a three, and it's LeBron James with the three. James has got 22 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Timeout. And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Atlanta calls timeout. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
Reeves can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Reeves. Off on the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Johnson kicks to Young. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Here's Risacher. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Risacher's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside, James shoots the three. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 19. Here's Risacher. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Risacher's got 4 points this quarter.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And the Lakers making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. George Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. Karis LeVert comes in for Young. Reeves right side. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Johnson, the pass to Niang. Risacher in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Risacher's got 7.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal with it.
Pass to Reeves. A 3 from LeBron. He's still up. Now he's 9 of 10.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Shoots from 12. And it's Risacher missing. Lakers leading by 19 points. Three-pointer. Kicks it out to LeBron. The 3 for Doncic. Okongwu grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Aston Niang fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Connect in for LeBron. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Capella. Johnson in the corner. Here's Mann. Off target from three-point range. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Vanderbilt. Good on the shot. Vanderbilt's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the free throw drops for LeVert. Atlanta making a switch here.
Taking 2 shots.
LeVert hits both of them. Back to Hachimura. On the wing, Reeves. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Reeves has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Connect out there with Vincent. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Krejci. Pass to Mann. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Niang, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Vincent misses.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
He can't get that one. Great D that time from LeBron. Lakers leading by 23. Here's Connect. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers. Shake Milton comes in for Vincent.
Shake Milton.
Atlanta's shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Jacks up a 3. Niang, no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Pass to LeVert. 3-pointer. Drills the 3-pointer.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Vincent subbed in for Shake Milton. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Young's checked in. Back to Niang. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Hachimura with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Down low. Now here's Goodwin. LeVert defending. Goodwin, good. And the Lakers lead by 21. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Right block shot. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The Hawks trail by 21. Aston Niang. Young with the ball. LeVert in the corner. Off target with his three. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. James has a two-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
LeVert with the wide-open look. Sinks the three-pointer. LeVert's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Hawks. He's in the post. Capella covering. Hayes with it. Capella's there. The shot's good from Hayes. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Some changes for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for George Niang. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Mann. And Daniels subbed in for Karis LeVert.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too. And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Johnson outside. Now Reza Shea. Pass to Okongwu. In the corner, Daniels. The Hawks again can't hit. Lakers leading by 22. Here's Hachimura. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Nance passes to Krejci. No good, unable to end this run.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Hachimura. Nance with the rebound. The Hawk shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Krejci, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The assist.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Hachimura, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to LeVert. Matthews, a screen on James to the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
LeBron's shot is good.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Now here's LeVert. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K.
Ride the highway, ride the bus. Just look like walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash in the pantry. Take it, and I'm dancing. She bop like a, I'm like a candle. Up in the car seat, hold it for ransom. Want her back, better call me. It's whatever. I'm buying at the party. Fly, looking dummy. I'll probably get.
Here's what's new in NBA 2K25.
In Rumble on the K this weekend, transport yourself to an island of cool waves and hot competition.
Win by reaching 21 in 3v3 action, or, and this is what makes the event special, get up by 8 points and the game is yours.
Yep, you better keep your game consistent or you could take that early L.
Wah, wah.
Teams that are trailing will also receive a boost to make it more challenging for the leading team.
Enjoy this unique competition, amazing location, and double rep all weekend long in the event.